Doge is going to turn on Elon, and here's how. There are two scenarios that are coming up. Scenario number one is they're in trouble with federal judges. Federal judges subpoena them. And yes, they can get federal officers. See, this is what people don't know. You can get federal police to do what the judges say, regardless of Pam Bondi and the DOJ. That's the truth. And as we all know, there are three types of cop. There's going to be pro-Trump, anti-Trump, and then there's that Dudley Do-Right cop who don't care. That's the cop's cop. They don't care. They're going to follow the law. And it's to their advantage to follow the law of the courts anyway. Why? Because if not, they're held in contempt. They lose their job, their licensing, and their freedom. And even if Trump can pardon them, he can't bring their licensing back. He might be able to bring their job back, but he can't bring their licensing back. If they listen to the judge, they could lose their job through Trump. But according to the record we've been watching, 39 wins out of 40 judgments, you can get your job back. How do we know? The federal judges have gotten the jobs back for the FBI, the CIA, the inspector generals, all of them, as well as other watchdogs and people across every kind of department. 25,000 jobs last week were returned. Rehire them back, Trump. So I'm telling you, it's an interesting predicament to be in. But I want you to understand. So the feds, again, the federal judges can send these police. I've just proven that they're going to do what's being told to them, and that Bondi can't block it. And these police are going to bring in the Doge boys. The Doge boys are going to be under pressure. No pressure like federal government pressure. Our government, we are the toughest group, even without laying hands on you. Russia might beat you up or something, but America, boy, they can put that pressure on. And the last thing in the world is they're going to fold like a chair. And keep in mind, these are the same guys who worked with Elon during the election. Somebody's telling on somebody. And they're going to turn state's evidence over to the feds, and the feds going to get Elon. Now, that's version one. Version two are the states. 22 states, including my state here in Illinois, Chicago, Chi-Town, Bear Down. We basically have been suing. Our Democratic states have been suing across pretty much everything that Trump has done out of those 143 executive orders, the majority of which. And we've won. We've won several. Out of 40 federal judgments, we've won 39. So I want you to think about this for a minute. So here's a case where our states can attack Elon, but they ain't going to attack him directly. They're going to get at the Doge boys. They get at the Doge boys, and just like with the federal judges, they're going to turn evidence. It's going to be on. They're going to get that pressure. And here's the beautiful part about that. Whether it be Doge or whether it be Elon, Trump can't pardon them from a state prosecution. He can't pardon himself from a state prosecution. That's why he's a felon out of New York. They can get him. Doge can turn against it, and Doge will turn. Them 20-year-old somethings, they're going to turn. And I understand. Turn. They ain't paying you enough for that. Even if they are, you talk about you doing 20, 30 years. You were part of breaking constitutional law. And if the states win, or if the Fed judges come in and pour that pressure, they're going to turn that man in. I kid you not. You haven't heard this from anywhere else. So if you like what you've heard, I suggest you, one, follow me here. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're not on YouTube, get over there. Darren Monroe Politics. Subscribe. I talk about stuff nobody else talks about. And I post literally an hour, 24 hours a day there.